and welcome to Craft with Sarah. In this video I'm going to show you how to assemble the Mandala dog free SVG from my website, which is craftwithsarah.com. I'll put a link to the free SVG in the description of this video so you can go ahead and download it. If you'd like to design your own 3D mandalas in whatever shape or silhouette you want, then I have some training available called Lovely Layering, which shows you how you can turn a silhouette image that's all one colour into one that has a mandala shape in the middle, and you can layer up into different colours. So go ahead and check out that link in the description as well if that's something that you'd like to learn how to do for yourself. But for now, let's jump on with assembling our mandala dog. I've cut out all of the different layers, so if I just move them around, you can see I've got the 4 layers all in a different colour. So I know that black's a little bit hard to see on my black background. So to put these together, I'm going to use 3D foam pads, and these come on a little bit of paper and you can just peel them off and stick them onto the card. You can also use the 3D foam that comes on a roll, or you can get little 3D dots as well, and all of them will work fine for this type of project. So I'm just going to put these back in order and then take the bottom 2, and these are the ones that I'm going to stick together first. So this is my very bottom layer, and I know that because it doesn't have any holes in it, it's just that whole entire silhouette. And then the one that goes on top is the one with the next least amount of holes, so in my case it's the pink one. I'm going to turn my pink layer upside down, take my foam pads and just stick some to the back of this image. You don't need to cover the whole entire thing with foam pads, but you do need enough so that it's going to be nice and sturdy in all of the spaces. And if your foam pads are a bit big like mine are, you can just use a pair of scissors to cut them smaller. So you want to make sure your design isn't going to sag anywhere through a lack of foam, which is why I'm putting some bits in between all of these spaces, as well as just on the main, tail and feet. I think just a couple more and then that will be enough. So I'll put one on the head, and I think just one more in there. Okay, so once the foam pads are added, then you just need to peel off the top bits to release the sticky, and then turn it upside down, bring the base layer back in, and then stick the layer with the foam pads directly on top of that bottom layer so that all the edges line up, and then just push it down to make sure all your foam is stuck. And now we just need to do the same thing for the next layer. So in my case I've cut it in green. I'm going to turn it upside down and add my foam pads. Make sure when you're adding your foam that they don't go over any of the holes in the middle of the design, otherwise when you turn it over you'll be able to see the foam poking through, which we don't want. So just be careful when you're adding it on that they don't cover any of the holes. Once you've added your foam, peel off the sticky and then turn it over, bring in your design and stick this one on top, just like you did with the layer below. So we're lining it up exactly. And then push it down. I've got one layer left now, which is this top one, and because this is quite a thick outline I could add foam pads to it, but I would need to cut them fairly small and it'll take quite a long time. So what I like to do with the top layers of these types of designs is to stick it on with glue instead. So I turn it upside down and add some tacky glue. You don't need to go crazy and completely cover it in glue. I'm just using a tiny little bit on the outside as I go along so that it's enough to stick it, but it won't seep through and show up from the other side. I'm just going to do a little bit in the middle as well, in a couple of places, just to make sure it's going to stick really well. Okay, I think that's enough. So I can just turn this upside down, bring my main doggy back in, and again, stick this on top. I'm going to be really careful when I push this down because I don't want to squidge the glue out if I can help it. If it does in a couple of places, that's okay because it will dry clear, but the neater I can make it without that glue smushing out the sides, the better it'll look. So here it is, my finished dog with all the layers. If I turn it around, you can see how all those layers are building up to create this lovely 3D design, which is ready to go in a shadow box or a frame, or I could even add some blue tack on the back of it and stick it straight onto the wall without a frame. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and like I said, the design is available for free, so check the description of this video. For loads more layered design tutorials as well as other Cricut and card making videos, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.